God says, listen carefully. I speak now because the time has come. I speak now because delay is no longer an option. I speak now because your name has reached my throne again and again, and I will no longer allow you to live beneath the greatness I placed within you. Hear me, child. This is not a suggestion. This is not a small whisper to soothe your heart. This is a divine interruption, a holy invasion into your life. Archangel Michael has been released on your behalf, and he is declaring loudly across all the heavens and earth, there will be massive changes in your life. Not might, will. And if you dare to ignore this word, if you dare to walk away, scroll past, or shrug off this warning like many have done before, then I, the Lord your God, speak clearly to you. I will not help, not because I am cruel, but because your disobedience will bind your own breakthrough. You must act now. You must awaken. You must receive this, because this is not an ordinary message. This is a life-altering, heaven-issued declaration sealed with fire and branded with your name. You have no idea how many angels have been watching your life. You have no idea how often Archangel Michael has stood silently at your side, sword drawn, shielding you from attacks you never saw. You were preserved from accidents that were planned. You were covered when words were spoken behind your back. You were rescued from relationships that would have destroyed you. You think you survived because of luck? No, I sent angels. I commanded legions. I stood beside you in rooms where your name was being destroyed. And now I speak so loudly, your spirit can no longer ignore me. This is the turning point. This is the day that was written in the scrolls of eternity long before you were born. It has always been marked, circled in the heavens, watched by angels, dreaded by demons, prayed for by ancestors, and now it is before you. The changes that are coming are not small. They will shake the core of your world. Things that you have accepted as permanent will begin to fall apart. People you thought would be with you forever will exit. Doors that refused to open for years will burst wide. Unexpected emails, sudden promotions, romantic shifts, divine encounters. But here's the truth. You must be positioned correctly, or you will miss it. This is why I say if you ignore this, I will not help. Not because I withdraw my love, but because I gave you everything you needed. The warnings, the signs, the spiritual nudges, the dreams, the restlessness, the moments where you knew deep in your heart that I was trying to speak. You asked me, Lord, give me a sign. And I gave you many. And now, this is the final one before the floodgates open. Let me explain what's about to happen. In the next few days, you will receive a message or encounter someone from your past. It will seem casual, but it is a divine test. How you respond will determine what releases. There are people who are sent as distractions, dressed in desire. Some will come to reopen wounds. Some will come to replay what I already ended. Do not fall into their trap again. Archangel Michael is standing watch. If you listen to him, you will avoid what nearly destroyed you last time. But you must be alert. There are also financial breakthroughs being released. I have heard your cries. I've seen the emptiness in your hands while your heart stays generous. I've seen you give when it hurt. I've seen you sow in silence, and now a financial door will swing open, but it will not look like what you expect. It may come wrapped in an opportunity that looks too big for you. That's because it is. It's meant to stretch you. Don't reject it out of fear. And there's more. I have assigned a person, someone you've never met, but who is carrying part of your destiny. They are being stirred right now. Their sleep is disturbed because of your name. They are being compelled to call, message, or locate you. This is your helper, your destiny partner. They carry keys you cannot create on your own. When they come, don't let your past pain push them away. I will make it clear who they are, but your spirit must be open to receive them. And what about love? Yes, I hear the question in your soul. Lord, will I ever be loved again? Will someone ever choose me? My answer is not maybe, it's yes, but not the kind of love that mimics your trauma. I am bringing divine love, a real connection, one that reflects me. But if you continue clinging to what I ended, if you chase after those who only consume you, you will block what I want to give. It is a spiritual gate, a moment in which your entire future is recalculated. And if you step into it with obedience, you will rise faster than your mind can comprehend. But if you refuse, delay, or dismiss this word, what is meant to be beautiful will be delayed by pain. Archangel Michael does not speak lightly. He has stood in my presence from the beginning. When he says this is the moment for massive change, he is not exaggerating. He sees the timelines. He knows the war around your destiny. He has battled for your name, and he's watching now to see what you will do with this revelation. You were not meant to live in confusion. You were not meant to survive. You were born to dominate. But domination doesn't come by accident. It comes through submission. Surrender your fears to me now. Give me the anxiety. Give me the overthinking. Give me the heartbreak. I cannot bless hands that are still clinging to betrayal. Let go. Let go of trying to control everything. Let go of trying to fix people who refuse to be healed. Let go of proving yourself to those who will never value you. Stop shrinking. Stop hiding. Stop waiting for someone to notice you. I see you. I've always seen you. And now I am announcing you to the heavens. But the earth will only respond if you step boldly into who you are. You've suffered long enough. You've cried long enough. You've waited in silence. You've been the secret strength behind everyone else. Now it is your turn, your season, your moment, your reward. But don't look for it the way you expected. I am doing a new thing, and it won't look like your past. That's why I had to break what you built. Because it was too small for what I'm about to do. Pay attention to what happens around you in the next 24 hours. Conversations will shift. Unexpected emotions will rise. Dreams will become vivid. All of it is confirmation. The spirit realm is aligning. The earth is responding. Time is up for those who manipulated you. I will expose them. They will confess without even realizing why. They'll call it guilt, but it's my spirit moving. Some of you reading this will feel chills. That's not emotion, that's divine activation. I am touching your nervous system, rewiring the trauma, releasing peace, reminding you that I am real and I am near. You are not imagining it. You are not crazy. You are chosen. There will be spiritual attacks after this message because darkness hates exposure. But don't fear. Archangel Michael is guarding you. He has already defeated what's forming. All I need you to do is walk in confidence, declare my word, and stand firm. From this day forward, you must make a decision. Do you want peace or performance? Do you want growth or approval? Do you want freedom or comfort? Because I cannot give you both. I offer you life and life abundantly, but it will cost you your silence, your shrinking, your comfort zone, your pretending. Say yes and mean it. That's when the real miracles begin. I will provide. I will send help. I will shift what needs to shift, but you must take the first step. I gave you this message. I delivered it at the exact second you needed it. It was sent with love, with urgency, with fire, and now I wait for your obedience. Don't ignore this. Not now, not this time. Because if you do, if you push this aside like the other warnings, I will step back. Not because I am cruel, but because you will have chosen delay over destiny, and I cannot bless disobedience. Say yes. Say yes to the uncomfortable growth. Say yes to the unknown future. Say yes to the divine reset. Say yes to me, because everything is about to change. And I don't want you to watch from the outside. I want you in the center of my move, in the flow of my favor, in the fire of my spirit. Archangel Michael has spoken. I have spoken. Now you must choose. This message is just for you. Don't try to skip this. This message is for you. This is not a coincidence. This is not something you stumbled upon by chance. You were led here, guided, chosen, and I, the Lord your God, am watching how you respond. I am watching whether your heart opens or hardens, whether your spirit listens or scrolls past, whether you receive this moment with fear or with faith. Because what I am about to reveal is urgent, intimate, and irreversible. Archangel Michael has been standing by since dawn. The scroll in his hand has your name written on it. The time has been confirmed in heaven, and now the countdown begins. It is a divine appointment with destiny, a holy intersection, a spiritual detonation of everything you've waited for, wept for, prayed for, and fought for. But hear me clearly. If you ignore this moment, I will not help you again. I will not speak this word twice. I will not send another angel to repeat it. You have begged me to intervene. You have cried, God, please show me something, anything. Speak to me if you're still there. This is that moment. This is that voice. This is that message. I am the God who answers, but not endlessly when ignored. You have been stuck in cycles. Emotional, financial, relational, spiritual circles that repeat pain, seasons that blur into one long wait. You've seen opportunities come close and slip away. You've watched people walk in and out of your life with no explanation. You've carried burdens that I never designed for you to carry. And though the world thinks you're fine, I see the private battles. I see the war behind your eyes. I see the silent scream in your chest. That's why I'm speaking. That's why this message is burning its way through your screen and into your soul. I am not offering another comfort message. I am not sending another vague encouragement. This is a command, and with it, a warning. If you walk away from this moment unchanged, untouched, and unawakened, you will delay not just your breakthrough, but your very purpose. Archangel Michael says, I have seen the assignment written against your name. I have seen the spirits that have surrounded your door. I have seen the conversations whispered in private places. I have watched the enemy make plans to destroy you through familiar people. And he stood before the throne and begged God, one more time, let me intervene. So I, the Lord, have released him. I have given the order. The angel of fire, the angel of war, the guardian of divine timing. Michael is not just speaking, he is preparing to strike, not to hurt you, but to break the chains around you. But that only happens if you open the door. It will happen with or without you. My will always moves forward, but my blessing is reserved for those who listen. You don't realize how long I've been preparing you for this. Every heartbreak was part of your training. Every betrayal was shaping your discernment. Every closed door was protection in disguise. I withheld some things from you, not because I didn't love you, but because I love you too much to let you walk into destiny half awake. The people around you do not see it, but I do. I see the fire in your future. I see the oil on your name. I see the royalty in your DNA. I see the generational blessing flowing through your veins. You are not ordinary. You never were. That's why you've been attacked. That's why you've been isolated. That's why your peace has been disturbed. Because the enemy knows something big is coming. And it is, but only if you choose me. The moment you receive this word, truly receive it, something in the spirit realm begins to tremble. Chains begin to weaken, walls begin to shake, doors begin to unlock. Why? Because obedience opens realms that prayer alone cannot. Because faith without action is dead. You can cry out to me for change all day, but until you obey the instruction, nothing moves. And so here is the instruction. You must pray like never before. You must remove what I told you to remove. You must walk away from what I already warned you about. You must stop texting the one who is delaying your destiny. You must clean your house physically and spiritually. You must speak aloud that you are mine. If you obey, the results will be immediate. The change will not take years. It will come like lightning, sudden favor, sudden connections, sudden restoration. But if you ignore me, there will be silence. Not because I hate you, but because I refuse to reward disobedience. You asked for answers. This is your answer. You asked for a sign. This is your sign. You asked for help. This is help. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. I'm so high right now. As I write this email, I'm feeling very high. It's not high in the way you think, though. I'm high with excitement after reading about Rabbi Takov. Who's Rabbi Takov? He's the man behind a brand new prosperity prayer that manifests cash for people everywhere, no matter what their previous circumstances. This is not just another prayer for manifesting abundance. It was discovered in the same place as the Dead Sea Scrolls. According to Time magazine, those scrolls are the most important find of the last century. So important that the Israeli government has spent millions since 2017 finding lost fragments of the scrolls in the Red Sea. If you want to manifest more money in less time than you ever thought possible, click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret. Get instant access to the prosperity prayer right here. Do it now before those who funded the page have it taken down. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you, but it will not force itself upon you. I do not drag my children into destiny. I invite them. I speak gently, but I warn sharply because time is short and your life is too precious. You have been crying about the same situation for too long, and yet every time I tell you to step forward, you hesitate. Fear is the cage, but faith is the key. You are about to see what happens when someone finally says, "Yes, Lord, I trust you more than my feelings." That is all I am asking. Michael says this person must know this is not just about them. Their obedience will unlock blessings for their family, their bloodline, and those who come after them. There are people depending on your breakthrough, souls that will be impacted by your next decision. You were not just born to survive, you were born to set captives free, and that begins now. The spirit of delay is breaking off your life. The spirit of confusion is being cast out. The spirit of fear is being silenced. I am lifting the fog off your mind. I am clearing the static from your ears. I am opening your eyes to see what has been hidden. On that day, the alignment in the spirit will create a window, a divine window, a portal for answers, healing, restoration, and calling to converge. But that window is time-sensitive. If you're distracted, if you're playing games, if you're still entertaining what you should have let go, you'll miss it. And you'll feel it, that aching sense that you could have had more. That whisper in your soul that says you were so close. I don't want you to live like that. I want you to walk in fullness, in joy, in power, in clarity. I want you to carry the fire of my spirit and burn so brightly that darkness runs from your presence. I want you to lead others, to break curses, to build what others only dreamed of, to see my hand in every step. But for that to happen, you must believe me more than you believe your fear. Some things will be removed from you. Some people will walk away. Let them. I will give you double for every loss. I will restore years. I will multiply what was taken. But first, you must let go. You must let go of control. You must let go of bitterness. You must let go of your pride. You must let go of your pain. Bring it to me. Lay it down. I can handle it. I can heal it. I already carried it to the cross. Now give it to me and rise. You are more than what they said about you, more than what they did to you, more than what you lost, more than the lies you believed. You are mine. You are royalty. You are destined. You are beloved. And now is your time. This is the shift you've been waiting for, the confirmation you've prayed for, the instruction your soul has cried for. Receive it, move with it, act on it, or ignore it, and watch what you could have had walk away. But if you open your heart right now, if you respond to this message with even the smallest act of obedience, prayer, repentance, surrender, I will flood your life with signs. You will begin to dream again. You will wake up with ideas, visions, and courage. You will notice divine alignments. People will call you. Doors will swing open. What you thought was lost will return, and what you've never had I will give you, because I am still God. I am the Lord your God. And today I speak in thunder, not in whisper. I speak with urgency, not patience. For this moment is sacred. This date is not ordinary. A divine separation is occurring. If you're reading this now, it's not by accident. You have entered the hour where your obedience will unlock what generations before you cried out for. This is not a message to entertain you. This is a divine warning, a final call, because what happens next will either lift you into the greatest season of your life, or close a door that will never open again in the same way. I have watched you for months, for years. I have seen your cries behind closed doors, your questions that echo into the night. I have felt your heart break under the weight of betrayal. I have listened to your prayers that seem to bounce off ceilings. You thought I wasn't there. You thought heaven went silent. But I was preparing a moment so divine, so precise, that even the demons assigned to distract you have been trembling this entire week, because this is it, the shift. Archangel Michael has stood with his sword drawn for days now. He has been blocking attacks you didn't even feel. He has been shouting your name into places you've never walked, placing it on hearts of those who don't even know why they keep thinking of you. He has watched every trap they set, every plan they made behind your back, and now he declares, enough, now we act. But here's the truth. You must respond. You must open your heart. You must open your eyes. You must open your mouth in obedience, because heaven has written a new chapter, and you are the main character. If you choose to ignore this message, you will delay what I have already signed into existence. Let me say it plainly. I have chosen you. Yes, you. You with all your doubts, you who almost gave up, you who thought this was just another long season of silence. I have chosen you not because you are perfect, but because you are available. You didn't shut your heart. You didn't curse me when things got hard. You didn't walk away when they betrayed you. You held on. Barely. But you held on. And because of that, I am now releasing a massive change in your life. Not small, not incremental, massive. Doors will open with names you don't even recognize. Money owed to you, money hidden, delayed, stolen, will begin to come back to you in ways you never imagined. And I am not finished with you. but the choice is yours. Archangel Michael has been watching, waiting, and now he is moving. The final warning has been given. Heaven is watching.